Here we're in the Death Adder's cage, the olive green one, the one that spends most of her time under the mulch. A matter of fact, you can see her tail right there. And as a general rule, the tail is never far from the head. They just consistently park their tail right near their head because they do use it as a lure. Okay, I have a snake hook now. Now let's see where the head is. Now, I said as a rule, but it doesn't happen all the time, so I'm using a hook and being very careful. Ah, ha, ha. And there's the head, right near the tail, as previously described. The whole purpose of this exercise is to locate the beastie, so I can change my Pro Products misting spray nozzle, which is actually located on the other side of the cage. Well, I was hoping to show you one way you can reduce the risk of doing things inside of a cage by the use of this plexiglass shield. It's just a piece of plexiglass that I've attached a handle to. And yes, the floor is dirty. I cleaned it, but it's gotten dirty again. And I use it as a shield to basically put down on top of where the offending snake is. Then the worst they can typically do is scare the piss out of you when they attack, because you've got a plexiglass shield in between you. So as long as I keep tabs on where the head is, I can work above her. And Death Adders are notoriously for vertically striking. I have a friend you can ask if you don't believe me. But in this case, I have to work on the other side of the cage and change the nozzle. And I can't do that with the shield in the way, but she's on the other side of the cage, and I can quickly get in and out over there safely and change it. Now on the other hand, right next door in the common lancehead cage, there's no way in creation that I can get to that corner over there where that spray nozzle is, right up there on the wall. Right below is one of the lanceheads. So these snakes have to be removed before I can safely change that spray aperture, which is a whole different lesson today. Okay, here's Mr. Common Lancehead. Mr. Common Lancehead is now, this is difficult to do and hold the camera, but Mr. Common Lancehead is going into the bin. Whoa, yes! This is why we love common lanceheads, because they're just wild and crazy snakes. They're as fast as a mamba. They make that taipan look like it's on Prozac. Now, that Mr. Lancehead is safely in the box, I will use the shield. Shields, Captain, shields! Well, Mr. or Miss Other Lancehead is in the hut. So what we will do is position the shield like so, just in case she gets nosy. Okay, alright, there's the shield in place. I've removed the doors and I'm reaching around back. Disconnecting the spray nozzle, all while keeping my eye on the occupant of the hut. Reattaching the new spray nozzle and making sure its position is approximately right. And now remove the camera and reinstall the glass. Withdraw the shield, and we've safely manipulated and did some work in the cage. And now the tricky part is getting that crazy other lance head back into its domain. Okay, now we're back, and it's time to unleash the beast. Now, in case you don't know about lance heads, is they're generally okay the first time you put the hook to them. The second time, they're absolutely ballistic. Okay. And here is Mr. Lancehead. Say hello. Okay. Is that Mr. or Miss Lancehead? Little tough to tell. Any rate, there we go, you little beastie. Now go on. Whoa. Go on. There we go. Oh, we're a little pissy now. That's nothing for a lancehead. They're normally a pissy snake. So, safely with the end of the handle, I shut the snake's tail in the door. Whoa, is that exciting. Okay, there he is, back up into its little hide spot. Once again, we thwart death at Al's Serpentarium. Okay, once again, we'll do the shield first. We locate our vile creature. Hello, Darth. How you doing? You know, I really like East African gaboons because you can actually see their eyeball moving around, seeing what the hell is going on. So, I've had the puff adder or the gabby strike this when it's been in place, and of course I was safe. My underwear wasn't safe though, but that's the whole idea. It does its thing. It puts something in between you and the offending creature. It allows you to quickly and safely do minor changes inside the cage. Like changing spray nozzles. Okay, safely changed. Grab it by the handle. If he whacks it, okay, he whacks it. I get scared. He doesn't get me. And we're all still good friends. Now I have to get this debris out of the truck so I can safely shut the door. And since I'm not fond of being pierced by a gaboon viper fang, I will use the forceps. And there we go. Oh, listen to that. Look at that. There's Miss Somali. Let's see how these kids are doing. Holy cow. It's a regular scrimmage in there. The Somali If you think puff adders can't move fast, I don't know what'll convince you, but I've seen rabbits that were slower than that. Hey you, over here. Don't pay attention to the idiot in the tree. There you go, Miss Channing. Hi. Everybody's jumpy. They're expecting food. Are you coming back for more there, Miss Somali? You know, people were saying on one of the forums that I seem not to be terribly scared or frightened at working with this very small Papuan taipan that I had briefly. You know what really scares me, folks? Is going to a show like the Hamburg show and seeing $35 puff adders that are available for anyone who has $35 and who is over 18. You ask Terry Phillips and several other well-known keepers and they'll tell you puff adders are one of the most dangerous snakes that you can keep. They're strong, they're agile, they're fast, and they are exceptionally foul. You know, notwithstanding, you know, mambas and taipans and stuff, they mostly want to get away from you. These guys come after your ass. So just remember that. $35 puff adders is a real scary thing.